Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to be looking at this bull market scalping strategy. Okay, so this strategy right here is just very simple and it's a strategy you can be using for your small account. Okay, if you have a small account, then this strategy is for you, and if you also have a bigger account, then this strategy is also for you. Okay, so just stick around, make sure you watch this video to the end and follow the rules of the strategy. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the settings and how the strategy works. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please do me a favor by subscribe, like, and turn on your post notification. Anytime we post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, so with that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to talk about how the strategy works. Then we dive into the settings for the strategy. Okay, so right here on the chart we have two indicators in the chart. So two indicators in the chart, the red one is the moving average and the second one also is the moving average. Here on our indicator on the one, this one right here is a MACD and this one right here is the moving average, and this line right here is the RSI line. Okay, so that is all the indicator we are going to be using. Now how does this strategy works? Now for you to use this strategy, you want to for you to use this strategy, you have to follow these rules. Okay, now this strategy right here is a combination of you spotting where the market give you a spike, and if the market give you a spike, then that is when your entry is going to come in. Okay, that's where you're going to enter for your trade. Now how does this, what did I mean by this? Now you can see we have a trade right at the spot and we also have a trade right at this spot. Now for you to take a trade, after you see that both lines, which means that the moving average and the MACD line come straight to the 85 levels of this RSI right here, so we have to come to the 85 levels, which you can see it right here. So after they come to the 85 levels, now what can you see next? We can see that the line cross each other. So the line cross each other right at this area. So after the line cross each other, is very simple. Then the next thing we are looking at is to check our main chart. Now our main chart has to do the same that happened on our indicator in the one. And what is that? We are looking for the line and the main chart to cross each other as well. So they have to cross each other. Now where does they cross each other? Now this is where they cross each other. Now after they cross each other, then you don't just enter your trades. Now what are the next things you are waiting for? Now you are waiting for where the price now give you a spike. Where the price give you a spike. Now that spike has to touch the lines, either the first moving average line, which is the red line, or it touch the second line, which is the purple line. So that is what you are waiting for. Now after you see that the price now give you a spike, which is right here, this is the spike. Now after you see the spike right here and it touch the lines, then you wait for another two candles. Okay, you wait for the price wait for the spike to close, and you also wait for the price to count your two candles. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is the spike right here. Now this is the first candle and this is the second candle. Now after this candle close, then you will enter a trade exactly at this candle. That is when you are going to enter your trade, or you can just wait for the candle to close below the second moving average, which is the moving average right here, by you entering your trade at this area. So you enter your trade and then you hold your position till you catch 50, 30, 20 candle, depends on how you want to undo your positions. Okay, so that is how you take a trade with this strategy. Now for the zoom level, when you zoom out completely, just zoom in once, and then that is the zoom level we're going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so one more example, and that example is going to be on crash. Now this is the crash trade, which you can clearly see it right here. Now let's look for clean trade on crash. Okay, so clean trade on crash. Now this is a trade, so let's go to crash. If you can find the trade on crash 1000, then let's find the trade on crash 500. Now this is a trade here on crash 500. Now first thing that I told you is you want to see where the line comes straight to the 15 levels of the stock RSI. Okay, both lines. When they come to the 15 levels, we want to see that the crossover happens. Now after we see that the crossover happens, we jump into an A chart. And what are you looking for? You're looking to see the price break above the line, and you are now going to wait for the price cross each other. After they cross each other right here, then the next thing you are waiting for is a spike, which is this spike right here. After you see this spike right here, you wait for a candle to close back up, close above the moving average again, then you enter your trade exactly at this area, okay, or you enter right at this area. After this spike close, you wait for this candle to open, another candle, another candle, another candle, till you see that the candle close above the line again, then you enter your trade. Very simple and very straightforward strategy. Okay, so let's talk about the settings. Now go to this icon you are seeing at the top. This is where you're going to add your indicator up. Now for the first indicator, this is the moving average. Click on this F icon to add the moving average up. The first moving average, now the parameter is 13. Into this exponential, apply to close, and the style using the color of your choice. Click on save. Go back, and then you have your moving average in your chart. Now for the next moving average, now click on this F icon again, search for moving average and click on it. Now for the moving average, the period is 45, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, using the style of your choice, and click on save. Then you have your moving average in your chart. Now to the next indicator, which is the RSI. How do you add this up? You click on this F icon at the top, search for RSI and click on it. Now for the RSI, just set what's important here on RSI is the levels. We need the 815 and the 12 levels using the color of your choice. Go back and make sure your style for the RSI should be a background color. Then click on save. Then you have your RSI in your chart. Now for the moving average, which is the next indicator, we click on this F icon on our indicator window 1. Now for the moving average, the period is 10, shift is 0, method is linear weighted, apply to weighted close HLCC/4. Using the color of your choice, then click on save. Then for the last indicator, which is the MACD, we click on this F icon right here. Search for MACD and click on it. Now for the MACD, fast EMA is 20, slow EMA is 77, MACD SMA is 12, apply to close. And for the star, we already need the signal. Use any color of choice and click on save. And that's all the settings we are going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. Anytime you post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.